Good evening, brothers, sisters, and gender norm resistors. It's time once again to get into some of the outer worlds with me, your host, Ollamh. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Yes. So we are going to be, we're going to be continuing on with the murder on Eridanos, which is turning out to be one of the most, if not the most confusing quest line I think I have ever had to deal with in a game. Because it seems like everybody tried to mess with Halcyon Helen. Like, nobody, I don't think anybody outright tried to kill her, but so many different things have happened that are like, yeah, she should be dead at this point. Like, she has been food poisoned with terror ray glands. She has been poisoned got an overdose of toxic fumes from the Prophet of Profitability and her sessions and stuff, to the point where the Prophet thought that she was dead, dragged her outside, dumped her on the ground, and apparently Helen just got up and walked away. At this point, I'm kind of wondering if she's even freaking dead. Like, she has survived so many things, so many possible ways she could have died, but we know the cause of death was actually like a plasma shot to the head. But nobody seems to have even had anything to do with the plasma shot. So it's like, wait, it's at this point, it's like we have to really stop and ask, wait, if everybody has almost killed her before now, are we even sure she's dead? So, that's where we're going to be starting off. So, we just got done with the Prophet of Profitability. We saved the Wilderness Retreat, or the Wilderness Exhibition turned exploitation. We've made sure that is in the safe hands of somebody who actually cares about the animals and isn't just going to use it to hunt them. So, now we need to talk to Kincannon, who is at odds, who is head of the slug security, I think it was, and he's at odds with, like, Starlight and Rizzo's and all that stuff. So, let's see what today has to offer us. Yeah, I love the purple berry, the Rizzo's purple berry stuff. It's like, yeah, like I said, this is very much like a love letter to, Futurama. It really, really is. So, all right, let's see here. So we need to report to Ludovico about that, but we also do have Cedric Kincannon. Yes, we need to take a look at him. So where are we going for that? That we are going to... Yeah, we're going to the spaceport. And here's one of the doors, like what we're trying to build in Blender right now. But one of the massive, like, cargo bay doors. Titicus and Droidicus with Burbage 2000 and Burbage 3000. But not Burbage 3001. There's just a... Okay, you guys are just going to leave shit laying around. So yes, we need to go to the Harbor Master's office.
I don't know what to make of Sublight Underground. Or Slug, I guess. I can't shake the feeling they had something to do with Ms. Helen's death.
Well, it's possible. It is possible. That's what we're here to investigate, Parvati. So yeah, here's kind of one of the more slimmed down doors. Very simplistic door frame. But it's that mechanism at the top. That's what's going to be real fun to model.
You got an appointment?
Me?
Appointment.
Hello, I need to speak with Cedric.
Yeah, that's why you're here. Appointment?
Well, no, but I'd like to see Cedric regardless.
No appointment? No talking to Mr. Kincannon.
Fine, can I make an appointment for right now?
Not entirely out of the question. Convince me.
All right, well, fine. I can put in a good word with Cedric about his incredibly helpful secretary.
Wouldn't mind a new bolter pistol. I've fired mine so many times the tips nearly fell off. Let's give Mr. Kincannon a ring. Mr. Kincannon, got a person of interest here to see you. Think they've got business.
That sounds like our inspector. Please, send him up.
Yeah, see?
Why, if it isn't the inspector.
Hi.
I was hoping you'd swing by. Here for my alibi, I assume.
Later. First, I want an explanation for that nonsense outside.
Another murder? Drunk raptidons? Black hole birdie practicing his hacking in the middle of the street? Stop me if it's one of those, or I'll just keep guessing.
I had a run-in with some slug agents.
Sounds as though you've already sorted it out yourself.
Well, how did thugs get their hands on slug gear?
Slug uniforms do seem to go missing from the hotel laundry with impressive regularity. Easy enough for someone to nick a few. Now ask yourself this. Why would anyone give thugs slug gear and send them after you?
Well, somebody out there is trying to smear your good name. Or smear your name, at least.
Well, to smear my name, anyway. But I can't fathom who would benefit from tarnishing my reputation like that. Can you?
Look, if you have a theory, spit it out.
Oh, that's good. That's very good, Inspector. I like this. Dominant, aggressive, The man in charge. I don't want to accuse anyone without hard evidence, though it may be worth noting Ludovico has motivation in spades. So, as you've deduced, I did not send anyone from Slug after you, nor is it likely they assigned themselves that task. Still, I am sorry for the trouble, Inspector. With that settled, I assume you'll want to know where I was the night of Helen's murder.
Damn right I do.
Let's see. That
Might as well
night,
keep going with
I
the tough
was-
guy.
Torturing Elliot Nasser for information on missing cargo. That was a messy one. Didn't break until nearly noon the next day. Can you imagine?
And where would I find Elliot Nasser to verify that?
An excellent question. I had his body dropped off the edge of the land complex. I'm not sure what happened to it from there, scientifically speaking. Maybe it dissolved? Ultimately, though, it doesn't matter. You'd be a fool to believe me, regardless of what I told you. People lie, and I am, incriminatingly, people.
Then how am I supposed to trust anything you say?
It's as I said. You shouldn't. If it helps, however, you might consider pursuing not my means, but my motive. Why in the name of the architect would I kill Halcyon Helen? She was making me a fortune.
Bet you'll make a killing selling tickets to the funeral.
Why, Inspector, that's terrible. Besides, given how long she was likely to live and continue working, the math doesn't work out. I'd offer to assist you in your work, but I've a mystery of my own to solve, I'm afraid.
Of course you do. Anything I should look into?
You may very well want to. This particular trouble strikes me as not unrelated to your investigation.
Oh, great.
Items are disappearing from Slug's storage and processing warehouse. The thefts began a week before Helen's unfortunate death, and there have been more instances since. Before you ask, I know the difference between cargo going missing and cargo going missing. This is the latter.
Right, okay. what's the connection to Helen's murder?
I'm not sure. I'm only confident there is one. That the theft began mere days before Helen's untimely demise is an extraordinary coincidence. I'm not a man who believes in happenstance, Inspector. I do not trust it.
I guess I can't guarantee the theft isn't related to the murder. You know what? Really? Dumb luck's done a lot for me.
Has it? I wonder, how much of your luck has been luck, and how much are you downplaying as chance? Regardless, this will be fun. You out in the field, chasing down leads, me scheming in my office, preparing to unspeakably mangle the perpetrator.
I'll say this once. Whoever's behind this is going to jail, not to you.
You do recall, Inspector, that I'm not to be trusted? But certainly, whatever you say. You'll want to speak with Ella Tinsley, the warehouse foreman. I've cleared her as a suspect myself, but should she refuse to cooperate, shoot her. No,
Really?
I'm joking. If she won't cooperate, tell me and I will shoot her. And do feel free to search my office for clues while you're here. Don't hold back on my account.
Oh, I will.
Was there something else you wanted to discuss?
Yeah, the constable is dead.
Constable Keene?
Yes.
Now that is a damn shame. Am I right to think this wasn't a workplace accident?
You know, Cedric, I have to ask, were you involved in her death?
No. I played no role in the good constable's death.
Any idea who might have wanted her dead?
None. I'm flummoxed. I'd nearly forgotten how that feels. It's quite unpleasant. Thank you for informing me of Constable Keene's passing. When you find her killer, please be certain to make them suffer.
You're actually upset about this.
We may have been on opposite sides of the law on occasion, but we were not enemies. Perhaps it will shock you to hear her loss saddens me. Maria was a decent soul, and law knows those are in short supply around here. A little square, perhaps, in her dedication to the rules, but good nonetheless. I'm also saddened to have lost an occasional drinking buddy. She was quite good at cards, you know.
You were drinking buddies? I'd love to have seen that.
She was fond of a 0G, though I cannot begin to imagine why. But let's discuss something else. Do you have other matters requiring my attention?
More
Very
questions
well.
about Helen. Did you have any dealings with her?
A few. Helen was strangely curious about the private business operations around Eridanos. She said it was role research. But how much business know-how does one actor truly need for an action picture? I also arranged to have Helen supplied with mag picks, bypass shunts, and other hacking tools. She wanted to buy in bulk.
That didn't strike you as suspicious?
That she bought in bulk? Not particularly. It takes time to learn to use tools like that deftly. I wonder, did she run out of time in the end?
If you didn't kill her, any ideas on who would want her dead?
That is the question, isn't it, Inspector?
Yes, and I'd like your
Tell me.
opinion.
Do you really believe Helen's death was a mere crime of passion? Or one of petty career jealousy?
I'm not willing to rule anything out yet.
A smart approach, Inspector. And yet, this murder is bigger than Miss Helen's personal life. Bigger than her latest moving picture.
I'm listening.
Her actions in the time leading up to her death do not align with those of an actor on Eridanos solely to promote Spectrum Brown. Stay sharp, Inspector. Now is not the time to lose focus. Because whoever did kill Helen is not going to come forward so easily.
You know more than you're telling me.
I might. I just might. Your point, Inspector?
It's not a good look for a murder suspect.
Am I an official suspect, then? Intriguing. I'll look forward to how it all plays out. Be very careful, Inspector. I'd very much like to see you still around for the grand finale, whenever it comes, whatever shape it takes. One moment, if you please, Inspector.
What now?
I've answered your questions. I believe it's my turn to ask you a question now. What or who, made you decide to investigate me?
I just had a hunch.
I see. What a shame your hunch didn't pan out. Now
Not
then,
yet.
Did you need anything else?
So, actually, I do want to ask, why does Ludovico hate you so much?
The original incident? Well, I made him an offer he should have refused.
Assuming that he could refuse it.
Intimidation has its role in diplomacy. Still, his choice to work with Sublight was indeed a choice. Our combative relationship stems from paperwork, mundanely enough. Rizzo's contracted Sublight to construct the Eridanos atmospheric complex. Had Lou wanted Rizzo's to retain full control of Eridanos, he shouldn't have skimmed the revised contract I sent him. Lou's an administrator, for law's sake. I thought he would adore all the fine print I added.
How fine of a print are we talking?
Still technically visible to the human eye, but only just. You're quite
Right.
good at this. It was all perfectly legal, too, which irked Lou to no end. My power grab, as Lou called it, planted the seed of hatred. And Lou, obsessed with what should have been, has made sure to water it daily with his bitterness and anger.
Yeah, dude, you're not coming across as anything near a good guy. I'm sure all the sniping you do at each other really helps.
Oh, I'm not an innocent party here. Please don't think I'm claiming to be. Provoking Lou may be fun, but I do have my reasons. Slug's control of Eridanos is a crucial step in my long-term plans for Sublight. The board needs to see irrefutable proof we are a respectable, legitimate business.
Is this the part where you cackle and reveal your evil grand plan?
Oh, that does sound fun, though. Is securing a board seat for Sublight evil enough? Surely we can at least agree that it's grand.
I mean, that is...
Meanwhile, our dear administrator is still laser-focused on old slights, which can be a nuisance. He's grown increasingly desperate to catch Slug with our hand in the proverbial cookie jar as of late, convinced we're involved in less than legal business opportunities.
But you admitted to me earlier that you tortured a man for information.
Not in front of witnesses, I didn't.
I do have 2 companions. Fine. Let's so, what am I? Oh, there's a chair there. All right. So, yeah, we need to question and we need to search his office.
Timeline discrepancy detected nearby.
Oh.
This copy of TK contains 142 fewer pages than a standard copy. The missing pages were likely removed to create sufficient space for the hidden listening device inside.
Short-range transmission capabilities. The receiver must be somewhere nearby.
You figured that out just by looking at it? Huh. We ought to talk shop one of these days.
Inspector, please consider speaking into the device in order to trace the transmission and reveal the receiver's location.
Whoever's listening, I'm coming for you.
Ominous threat transmitted. Transmission analysis complete. While the precise location of the receiver could not be pinpointed, it has been narrowed down to a smaller, approximate range.
How long has this been here?
Analysis inconclusive. However, there is a minor accumulation of dust particles present on the book's uppermost surface. 98.3% of the dust particles are less than 500 micrometers in diameter.
Oh,
This
okay.
unit is glad to have been. The area within a 0.5 meter radius of the book possesses a dust coating comprised of at least twice the number of particles.
It's not fair. It's not very dusty here. Then It's not very dusty. It must have been placed fairly recently.
That is highly likely, Inspector.
What's that you found? No, wait, don't tell me. Let's save it for the big reveal once you've solved the case.
So yeah, dude collects guns.
Timeline discrepancy detected nearby. A cursory fingerprint analysis shows this display case was recently opened or closed.
That gun at the bottom looks special. Has it been customized?
Confirmed. The grip has been modified for a specific wielder, most likely the rifle's owner. Additionally, the plasma rifle sights appear to have been realigned to better accommodate a shooter with slight myopia in one eye.
Okay, so slight myopia in one eye and plasma. The Helen was killed with a plasma shot.
The fingerprints belong to Cedric Kincannon.
Just making sure. Though you think it's a little surprising Cedric hasn't cauterized his fingerprints to avoid detection.
Oh, admiring my rifle. Had it custom fitted by a woman on Monarch.
Yeah, just really getting into it, and you did say to take a look all around your office. Though I guess this really isn't part of your office, is it? Looks more like living quarters. Where's your bed? If this is, you have a kitchen, you have a bathroom, all in one, but where is your bed? Do you just sleep on couches? Interesting.
We're the future of sublight. Just you wait and see.
What's behind the locked door?
I'm busy.
Yeah. Okay, fine. So, looks like receiver's somewhere down in this area here. Down near one of the pods here?
Timeline discrepancy detected nearby. Transmission endpoint discovered. The receiver in this book matches the transmitter to the listening device found in Cedric's office. It's somewhat grime-covered.
Ew. I'm assuming that's grime. Okay, so any clues as to who put it here?
Due to the high level of foot traffic in this area, this unit is unable to determine who placed the device.
How long has it been on the ground?
Based on the accumulated mix of sludge and detritus, the receiver has been present since approximately a week before Helen's death.
Okay, so somebody was spying on him a week before her death. So yeah, the person who's basically kind of trying to be like, oh no, honestly, it's not me. I will be as helpful as as can be. Is also kind of really has there's a lot of suspicion on him. So we need to talk to the foreman. Like I said, it's like I said, the plasma test.
Hi there.
Huh?
Sorry, this area is off limits to port vision. Oh, wait half a second. You're the inspector. Sorry
Yeah.
about that. I'll buzz you right in.
I appreciate it.
Have a look around, sir.
Oh,
Hey, you think they keep any spare parts down here? Just wondering.
Want to go shopping or something? So foreman's all the way up there. But
Hey
we're
there,
gonna...
little buddy.
Little buddy? That's a sprat of unusual size, ma'am. That's not little buddy in any way.
Timeline discrepancy detected nearby. The biology of this sprat is highly unusual. This sprat has been in contact with multiple parasites, yet shows no symptoms of infection.
I don't get it. How did it survive the infection?
Sprats possess highly adaptive immune systems, capable of developing immunological memory with extraordinary speed. The unique immunological subsystem found in sprats is advantageous in fending off parasites, pathogens, and other biological threats.
Okay, so why is the sprat so big?
A cursory analysis of this organism's anatomy suggests it was bred deliberately for its unusually large size.
What would anyone want with an unusually large sprat?
Based on slug records of board-issued punitive sanctions against sublight salvage and shipping, this sprat is most likely intended for cage fighting.
Interesting.
See? Making your card game look like a big illegal secret just makes it more fun.
Alright, so let's go up and see the foreman then. So we're going to need a disguise in order to get in there. Hi!
You're the inspector, aren't you?
Yep.
Boss Kincannon said you'd be by about the cargo that's been going missing. Gosh, this is so neat. A real-life inspector. What's that like? Have you solved any mysteries yet? Ever had to shoot a suspect?
I've had to take down a few perps, yeah.
Perps? Just like a real inspector. Right, so the missing cargo. How can I help your investigation?
Well, what's the culprit been stealing?
That's the weird part. There's no pattern, far as I can tell. The thefts don't make sense. I ask you, who would steal a handful of Spacer's Choice Sabers, so dull they can barely cut mud, but leave the spectrum black? Ugh. Who'd be desperate enough to want to steal a Spacer's Choice Saber, full stop?
Sounds like our perp's not fencing the stolen goods.
Yeah, probably not. No one's dumb enough to think Spacer's Choice Sabers are worth half a damn. Then there's the most recent theft, 5 boxes of pens and a couple of sodas. I can't decide which one's sadder.
Huh. So sabers and a box, 5 boxes of pens and a couple of sodas. I see what you mean about there not being any pattern.
Well, I'm no inspector. If there is one, I'm sure you'll find it.
So who has access to the cargo?
Everyone here at Freight Storage and Processing, for a start. Thing is, the cargo is going missing before the shipments even get to the warehouse. Best I can figure, it's probably getting lost in the shipping yard. As for who has access there, Benton Chan, he's the shipping yard manager, he told me it's mainly just the loading automechs that handle cargo.
There could be a problem with the Automex, or could Benton have something to do with it?
Nah, Benton's too lazy for crime. The extra work would kill him. Last time I asked him to check the Automex, the whole head told me he couldn't help because he was dead.
Thanks for the heads up.
It won't bother him any if you have a look yourself, though. Hopefully, you're mechanically inclined.
So, any idea why someone would want to bug Cedric's office?
Maybe they're keen on cashing out and want to go as painfully as possible. I don't know. Boss Kincannon's office is where he holds most of his meetings with important folks like Miss Helen. Just about all negotiations happen in his office, too. Vendor pricing, major purchase orders, rentals for construction projects, you name it.
All right, that's enough for now.
Before I forget, I figured you might want to access my terminal, so I had a spare keycard made. It's all yours.
Anything else I should know about?
Oh no. I forgot to delete all of those incriminating messages I sent about which cargo to steal. Nah. I do have a list of cargo that's gone missing, though, if that helps any.
Oh, it'll help a lot. Alright, incoming. Let's see here. It happened again. Pin soda. I'll never understand where you get the energy to take care of this, to care about this shit, Tinsley. I don't know what to tell you. Pretty much the only ones that handle the cargo are the auto mechanicals. You can come look at them if you want, but even I have better things to do than help you exact justice on a void-damned pen thief. So yeah, just 5 boxes of pens and some purple berry soda. I can't say all those we got all those Deadeye Mark IIs in the other day. Not one of them went missing. So it's not like the skimmer's going for the most expensive cargo. As far as I can tell, shit's getting skimmed from the crates before they make it inside freight storage and processing. Could someone be breaking? Seriously? From B. Chan. Ella, tell whoever snuck over to the shipping yard and messed with the loading automechs to go to hell, will you? Those things break down enough as it is, and I'll be damned if I'm going to haul cargo around myself. Let's see here. Okay, so this is a reply to Benton. In that case, there must be a problem with the auto mechanicals. I'll swing by when I can and see what's malfunctioning. Besides you. Haha. Okay, so yeah, let's see here. Stop messing with the auto mechanicals. Okay, but you have to admit it's a little funny to see an automech dance. Not my fault they're so damned easy to hack. Seriously, a primal could do it. Okay, so here's a list of what's gone missing so far, or at least everything I've noticed. See what I mean about there not being a pattern? So 8 cases of purple berry punch, 2 boxes of pins, blue, 16 pallets of cacao milk, 300 small portrait images of Woolrich, additional shipping instructions handled with care. Law would I like to fold those in half. 3 Mark 7 cranial protectors, 7 sets of protective clothing with safety harnesses, 2 cases of lemon slap, 7 Spacer's Choice sabers, 25 cases of blasting agent, 3 boxes of dark matter bars, 4 cases of nanospank. I ask you, Benton, if you would steal nanospank, let alone pictures of Spencer Woolrich, if the thief wasn't skimming from Cedric Kincannon of all people, I'd figure they were doing it for kicks and giggles. Huh. Princess of Hephaestus copper locket. This locket contains a small picture of a young, dashing woman. On the interior door of the locket reads the following: subscribed. Even if we have to live out the rest of our lives in exile, you will always be royalty to me, Sarah Yuko. Well, that is a little curious.
Sublight Underground takes care of its own.
Right, that's why I'm here. That's why they're literally paying me to take care of your shit, man. Make sure there's... Hi?
Why'd Helen have to go and die in our hotel? We don't need that kind of notoriety.
That's a good question.
Maybe this N-ray warning isn't decorative. I'm pretty happy working for Slug. Mr. Kincannon treats us with respect.
All right, nothing of interest here. I mean, besides a very lightly colored sprat. Is there a locker room? These guys just get everywhere, don't they? Why are you glitching?
It's the inspector.
I'm pretty happy working for Slug. Mr. Kincannon treats us with respect.
I'm sure he does. Lots of respect. So, all right, now we need to go out and see. So, yeah, like I said, it's been... So, here's the question. Does he have a myopic eye? I don't know if Kincannon has a myopic eye or not.
Timeline discrepancy detected. Inspector, this loading automechanical's programming does not match factory default settings. The standard defensive protocol has been modified to include an additional trigger.
All right.
There is a directive in place to initiate defensive protocol should an unsanctioned data log installed in this automechanical be removed.
I see.
Slug automechanical maintenance records indicate this particular unit is frequently reported as out of position or missing for periods of time.
Define standard defensive protocol.
For Type K-19 cargo transport automechanicals, defensive protocol is triggered by attempted interference with cargo, or its transportation, or attempted destruction of the unit. Once triggered, defensive protocol targets the perpetrator and applies lethal force until the target has been deceased for a minimum of 3 minutes.
Wow, so it will keep killing, it will keep shooting and keep hurting somebody up to 3 minutes after they die. That's kind of insane.
I'll keep it down.
All right, so can I not... Oh, there we go.
Loading automechanical unit
Hi!
K-14 is fully operational at 99% power. Please designate the cargo to be transported and its destination. How can this automechanical assist you? Access panel is open. Please be sure to close the access panel when you are done. Ejecting data log 17C. Alert. Failsafe protocol triggered. Kill mode initiated. Preparing to end user.
Wait, I have questions.
This unit is programmed to facilitate user queries. Kill mode pause. User termination to follow.
What's on the data log you just ejected?
The ejected data log contains instructions to move cargo shipment 6, 8, 7, 5 outside the boundaries of the shipping yard. It also contains instructions to move randomized cargo shipments outside the boundaries of the shipping yard at intervals of 1 to 4 days.
Okay, so what's 6875?
Apologies. This unit does not have access to cargo inventory lists.
Thanks. Now, I believe I owe you a fight.
Kill mode re-engaged. Have a nice day.
Here they come!
Alright, up you get, ladies. I mean, we knew that that was going to happen. Alright, so let's... We'll dump a bunch into our tech skills. Why not? And perks. Let's see here. Tactical Master. So we get an extra 70% movement speed during our time dilation stuff. I like the sound of that. All right. So inventory. Let's say... Hacked automechanical, yes. So yes, it was 6875. Okay, so I actually want to go back up to the shipping warehouse here. Which actually was down here. Like, where was it? Copper Bottoms Cantina. Ah, that's okay. So yeah, it's back this way. The other side of this shipping area. So it was 6875 or something like that. So that was the one that was specifically that they were supposed to, that it was specifically supposed to pull aside. Everything else is just random. So let's see here. Outgoing missing cargo list. So 6875, the blasting agent, 25 cases of blasting agent and 3 boxes of dark matter bars. That's what they were after.
Hi, Inspector.
Yeah, about that missing cargo.
Happy to help however I can. Everyone here. Best I... As for who has access there, Benton
Maybe a problem
could
with it.
be. That's last time I asked him to check the automechs, the whole
Is he dead?
brain dead me. Hopefully.
Okay. So you are of no help. So yeah, it was blasting agent. It was... I doubt they were going for 3 cases of dark matter bars. But the blasting agent would be pretty valuable to them. So yeah, so that's what specifically they were going for, which is good to know.
If I were the killer, I'd hide the body in one of those crates. No one would find it for years.
True, but you know, the body's still there. We know right where the body is. Interesting fact that you have a back way out of your, Alright, so...
Inspector, to what do I owe the pleasure?
It solves your cargo skimming issue.
Ooh, I love this part. The big reveal. So tell me, what happened?
You've got a serious security problem.
What makes you say that?
Somebody bypassed the loading mech's security system and rewired them to skim random goods.
Damn, you're good.
Damn right.
Hacking the automechs. So that was our skimmer's game. But why? Everything that was stolen has seemed random. I certainly see no pattern.
The theft was random except for one single shipment.
So, our culprit had something specific they wished to acquire and used the random theft as a smokescreen.
Yeah,
I must
pretty
say,
smart.
Inspector, you've done excellent work on this case. Then that just leaves how the culprit knew where their true target would be, or indeed, that Slug would soon possess it.
Oh, this is gonna be fun.
Okay, that's very impressive.
So
Don't ever touch me again. Am I right to think what you found in my office earlier was the other half of this listening device?
Sure was. And whoever this listening device belongs to, that's our culprit.
Not quite, Inspector. That listening device belongs to me. I lent it to Halcyon Helen to assist her with role research.
Oh! And she used it to research slug shipments instead.
Unbelievable. I helped her, gave her whatever she needed. I thought we were doing each other a good turn.
Wait a minute. So that plasma rifle was adjusted. The grip was adjusted and the sights were changed for somebody with a myopic eye. Well, I doubt it was personal.
This is a betrayal, Inspector. I do not take betrayal lightly. Helen should consider herself very lucky indeed that she is already among the dead, and that some other bastard beat me to putting her in the ground.
Seems like we've found your motive, Cedric.
Yes, I suppose we have. There is, however, a slight chronological incongruency to it. I now have a motive to kill Halcyon Helen, but Halcyon Helen is already dead. If I'd known Helen was stealing from me, I may very well have killed her, or had her killed. Alas, I did not.
Well, or maybe you did know and all this is a show for my benefit.
Oh, that is good, Inspector. Now you are thinking in the manner you must if you intend to get to the bottom of this mess. I wish you luck with your investigation, though I doubt you'll need it. You'll find Helen's murderer. I'm confident of that. Now, if you'll excuse me, I must find a way to excise my anger that minimally damages my business empire. I expect it will involve shooting quite a lot of guns. Should I be impressed?
Yes?
Make an appointment early next time.
So, all right, now we need to go to Ludovico and report. See your flyer for that, right? Number of secretary indicates that the smoker's lifespan has been shortened by 11.2 years. Meaning they should probably be dead by now. So Halcyon Helen was spying on Kincannon and Sublight shipping, and she made off with 25 cases of blasting powder. So yeah, there is this unknown thing that's Somebody knows the truth. Please hurry. Don't know how much longer I can keep. But it was sent from an unknown client to Ruth Bellamy. I'm really curious now. What's the point of having a window like that if you can't... I guess you could look out generally from here. So, alright. Examine the board more closely. Let's see here. Examine your suspects. Bertie Holcomb. See here, he was hack attack. Bertie was dating Helen for a time at the time of her death. Could be hot. Okay, let's see here. We have the broken stick. Ruined picnic at the Purpleberry Orchards. A tossball stick snapped in half. Why were they arguing? Did Bertie lose control of his temper? And there's Spencer Woolrich, which, you know, we have footage of him tampering with her food, which should have given her a really painful stomachache, but in theory shouldn't have killed her. But again, you never know with food poisoning and stuff. And this was, yeah, a special request. Was a Terra Ray gland. Burbage 3001. Most sophisticated acting automechanical, says Burbage 3000. If an automechanical lacks sentience, can they truly be guilty of murder? Or was Burbage 3001 merely an accessory? Repurposed weaponry is a common feature in the colony's automechanicals. As an acting automechanical, Burbage 3001's equipment may frequently be upgraded and replaced to suit its roles. You learned that Burbage 3001's most recent upgrade was performed by Spencer Woolrich. So yeah, she had a fight with, so the Prophet of Profitability had a fight with Helen, but then suddenly Helen came back reached out to her and was like, no, I want a session with you. And yeah, and there was this odd mixture of chemicals in the herbs that she was allowing to smoke in order to help Helen. And yeah, Helen wound up unconscious but not dead. And there's Cedric Kincaid. And I gotta agree, he didn't really have a reason to kill her. So let's look at the mascot who is helping. Yeah, he didn't really do much of anything. List of victims, we have Halcyon Helen. Ruth Bellamy, universally known as her role in Halcyon Helen, Princess of Periodicals and Duchess of Dramaturgy. Helen was killed in the Grand... Laura Blossom, head of research RR&D Labs, located in Purpleberry Orchards. Dr. Blossom's lab was under attack by her own technicians. During the chaos, an unknown assailant murdered her. You listened to her final moments over the intercom. Then Constable Keene. All these two were killed by the Needler. So, atmospheric complex. So the RR&D, but you find something had driven the lab technicians into a violent frenzy. Well, we know that was like the parasites. That was where we started seeing the parasites. Purpleberry Orchard. And Central, yeah, that's where they grow the purple berries, obviously. The spaceport. And we have the Prophet's Retreat. All right, consider... Look at the model needler gun. That's an exact replica of Helen's signature weapon. You discover traces of chemicals in Helen's upturned luggage. Someone removed the needler from her belongings. The Spectrum Brown, Rizzo's newest flavor is Spectrum Vodka, or a disaster waiting to happen. At the bottom of each bottle lies the corpse of a parasitic life form, guaranteed to enhance flavor and improve your mood. So I do find it a little curious that her... It just happens to be a dark matter. Are there, like, elements... Spectrum Brown, of course. Just 20 credits, 20 bits just sitting there. Very, very lovely doors here. I like those doors. I wonder...
You think they'll let us expense the booze?
All right, let's
Inspector?
talk... I finished my investigation of the Prophet of Profitability.
Ms. Leva earned that title, but not for the reasons you'd expect. The Prophet business has been profitable for the hotel. Not so much for Ms. Leva's followers.
Of course not.
Tell me, what did you find?
She really wants to be arrested.
She wants to be arrested? That's not the kind of behavior I expect from a suspect. Perhaps she's carrying a guilty conscience. Does the Prophet strike you as a reasonable candidate for Helen's murderer?
I'm considering all my options, but no, I doubt she did it.
I'll bear that in mind. Thank you for the update, Inspector. I'll include everything you've told me in my official report.
I also looked into Cedric.
Closely, I trust. Tell me what you found.
Cedric's a slippery guy. I didn't find much to build a case.
That doesn't surprise me. Cedric practically stole his way to Eridanos. He'll do everything in his power to keep you off his trail. With that in mind, do you think Cedric was responsible for Helen's death?
Cedric was... Helen was making money for Cedric. I doubt he has motive for killing her.
No motive. That's disappointing, because it's exactly the conclusion he'd want us to make. Unfortunately, even I don't have the authority to detain Cedric. His line of work is dangerous, though. There's always a chance for an accident.
Sorry to disappoint you, Ludovico. He's alive and well.
Well, I'm glad to hear that. I've already lost Dr. Blossom and Constable Keene, but at least Cedric's alive. The universe is a just place.
Yeah. Can I autosave? Can I do a quick save here? No, I can't. Okay, I'll be back. Alright. So now we can do a quick save, because I want to... So, now wait a second. Now, what I'm thinking here is I think somebody was gunning I mean, the prophet of profitability is scared whoever's going around killing these people with the needler is going to kill her.
Inspector?
I know who killed Halcyon Helen.
I've been waiting for this.
I think.
Tell me, Inspector, who killed Halcyon Helen?
You did it. But only kind of.
I beg your pardon. You think I killed Halcyon Helen?
I've interviewed everyone else. You know what? No, I'm gonna go ahead and try and lie.
There's nothing to prove. I don't understand. Are you trying to make a mockery of justice, or are you really this incompetent? I expect you to deliver the name of Helen's killer. I expect you to deliver results, Inspector. And if you can't withstand the pressure, then I expect you to resign. We're done. Your services are no longer necessary.
Yeah, asshole, because I solved the murder. It was
Keep
you.
being flippant with me. See how far it'll get you. You're convinced I murdered Halcyon Helen. Fine. Show me some evidence.
This entire investigation is a farce. I'm done playing along.
If you have no proof, then you have Wait, don't move a muscle. Someone's just tripped my alarm. And my security defenses. And killed my patrols. The distillery is under attack. Someone's after me, Inspector. I need you over here right now.
Inspector, huh? I thought you said my services were no longer required.
Forget what I said. I'm renewing your contract as of this moment. Damn it. Someone's interfering with my transmission. Can you read the...
So, guys, should we help him out, or...
Whoever the real killer is. I got a feeling they're going after Mr. Ludovico. We need to catch up to him. Fast.
I guess, if we have to. Getting kind of tired of kicking my heels up in the penthouse all day.
We should definitely go. As for helping him, maybe we take the wait-and-see approach?
From the depths of Terra 2 to the heights of Eridanos, there's no mess that your SAM unit can't unstick, unclog, or unsully.
Whoever is attacking the distillation station is offering us a challenge. I say we accept.
Wow, and here we go, and yet another freaking... Jeez, really? I'm just going to go ahead and pump it all into my long gun. And let's take a look at our perks here. So, better armor bonus, better 100% skill bonus. Ranged attack inflicts -1 armor rating for 10 seconds. You can stack up to -10. You know what? Let's, no, that's only when I have no, okay, next attack after killing an enemy is guaranteed to be a critical. I will take that. Alright, so...
What floor would you like to visit?
I would like to just exit, and I'm going to take the two ladies with me. Might as well. So yeah, whoever's... I mean, I don't think any of them did it. I honestly don't think any of them did it. Is our inventory really that... Yep, our inventory is that jacked up. Okay, cool. So we can say... We're going to go ahead and break down some of this stuff that we've got. Consumables. Wow, we've got just tons of consumables. Fresh half woolly milk? Plain and water. Okay, that at least allows us to run again. So yeah, they're attacking the distillery, which is giving off the spectrum colors and smoke, which is kind of cool, actually. I should probably see about... Alright, so we've got everything repaired. I thought you said they cut through your guards.
Rizzo's cares about the happiness of his family. Spacer's Choice can't say that.
Like, your security guards are literally just standing right freaking there. Twiddling their thumbs.
Take your best shot, asshole. Random captain! Look at us! Smile!
Yeah.
It burns!
So yeah, these parasites are becoming increasingly disturbing. Purple berry fountain?
Gosh, it's actually kind of cheerful. Almost makes you forget they're probably hiding a terrible secret in there.
Only probably. It's not a guaranteed thing. All right, well, let's see what's in here.
Okay, keep them quiet.
All right, so it looks like he's somewhere down in the basement. This looks like a barred door. Yeah, that's a sealed door. All right.
Welcome, valued patrons, to our splendiferous source of spectacular spirits and sweets. Rizzo's is committed to bringing joy and happiness.
Did you know that this facility doesn't just distill alcohol? We distill fuel right out of the atmosphere. Did you know that special flavor present in every bottle of Rizzo's Spectrum vodka also gives our fuel its unique kick? That we use the same canisters to brew our beverages and store our raw fuel. That's not something I ever want to know. Like, you guys are going way too hard down you guys are really going way
These will
too...
give you retinal damage if you stare too long.
It all starts here at the orchard. Our pulpberries are harvested at peak edibility, making them perfect base for our brewing process. Our refined distilling process has been honed by years of experience, not only efficient, but highly effective at bringing out the most powerful flavors from our ingredients. After the beverages are ready, we bottle them up and ship them out straight to the thirstiest mouths in the colony. Okay, you've got a freaking gun sitting in the back there. So yeah, I am kind of like... beyond this door, we hope to make some of your wildest dreams a reality as we give you a peek into the heart of our distillery. You can see it all for yourself, clear as crystal. Please refrain from sharing our secrets with unauthorized solicitors. Just keep this special experience between us. Yeah, this is giving me like hardcore Willy Wonka vibes. Spectrum Brown, a bold and full-bodied spirit with earthy notes and an indescribable savory flavor, probably from a parasite, dissolving into a hint of brine, culminating in a bitter yet satisfying cocoa-adjacent aftertaste. It'll leave you smiling for days because of the parasite. If you're interested in trying this unique flavor sensation, proceed to the door to your right and follow the path to the tasting room. I do not. I would like to sell like a bunch of stuff here. Because I am like kind of overloaded a bit.
I see you've stumbled upon a little peek into our distillery. These tanks are hard at work brewing the wonderful Rizzo's beverages you know and love, along with exciting new flavors like Rizzo's Spectrum Brown.
There's no way they actually make anything here. This place looks way too nice.
Yeah, too nice. Well, I mean, the paint, this place could use a lick of paint.
Now that you've seen behind the scenes, I bet you're pretty thirsty. Well, not to worry. We have every flavor of Spectrum available to delight your palate. Please note that tour guests are limited to a maximum of 3 different Rizzo's flavor samples. All beverages must be consumed on the premises. Rizzo's is not responsible for gastronomic distress, mild hallucinations, or damage to your sense of taste.
Let me know if you don't want your sample. Can't let it go to waste.
Oh, I think we could. Employees' rights. Under the Biased Labor Standards Act, wage determined by merit of your work. Overtime may result in higher pay if the quality of said work is considered exemplary. Your employer has the right to dock your pay should you damage any facilities or equipment. It is your responsibility, not your employer's, to avoid workplace hazards. Halcyon Department of Labor. Jesus. That's like official shit. That's kind of fucked up. All right, so yeah,
Great work.
all right, let's really go behind the scenes here. Okay, I'm a little concerned with all that. Like, that is... somebody has tunneled through here. Yeah, this is kind of questionable. Well, here's a craft service table, obviously. The knock you out bar. So yeah, this is where this is like where they were filming stuff. Needler prop, right. It's too fragile, it's not much of a weapon. It's even too fragile to pistol whip somebody. Do not disturb when lights are on. But I want to disturb. I am a disturbing type of person. We can't even open that door. Yeah, this is getting kind of getting kind of creepy. Anything that stands out here? Is that a flash that I saw? No. Okay. Always pick up ammo. You never know when you're going to need an extra bit of ammo. So I hope Ludovico's, bar is well sealed in his office, because, yeah, he is not making it easy to get to him. Even for people who are trying to help him. Like, I'm not entirely sure how the hell to get down to where he is. I mean, I suppose we could... Well, no, I don't think we... Well, we might be able to jump over the railing here. But usually they have, that's not normal. Gigantor energy drink. Now that is a name. So yeah, this is just like a set for their cereal. I think this is her desk. This is Halcyon Helen's desk. Damn it, I was hoping that if we shot out the lights that it'd be like, oh hey, so yeah, don't disturb us when the lights are on. Well, the lights aren't on, so kiss my ass. So it's actually surprisingly rough compared to, like, everything else. Like, usually the panels are, like, really clean and you know, decorative and stuff like these. These are extremely utilitarian. And has big old fucking holes. Well, I'll take a chocolate bar. Why not? Yeah, I'm a little confused now. Like, you would think that there would be something kind of pointing at, you know, sticking out here. Like, I would have figured at least like this, they would have been like, it would have been like, oh. Fine, we'll take the... purple berry liqueur. I wish I had like a flashlight or something. So yeah, that's just the lid from there. Yeah, I feel like I'm missing something here. I feel like there's something that we're not seeing. Like, maybe we are supposed to just jump over the side, but it's like, I don't know if we can get back up here afterwards. So I don't want to just like, well, hey, just like John McClane my way down. Fake bottles with fucking fake lights and shit. Fucking. And we'll take the black, absolutely. We will take... Actually, you know what? We're just going to take all the Spectrum vodka. Because you can never have too much vodka. Glacial water. Who drinks water when you can have vodka? I mean, okay, people who don't drink, I guess. People who shouldn't drink. I mean, kids... Like I said, I think we can jump down, and maybe we do need to jump down. I don't know. So just a ring, some heavy ammo. Adreno. There's Adreno everywhere. All right, so maybe if we had our hacker guy, we could do something there, but yeah, I'm not sure. But we do we do need to call it for tonight though. So we're gonna go ahead and save. And yeah, that's where we're gonna end for tonight, I think. So yeah, I don't think there was a right answer. I don't think there was a right answer as to who did the deed? Who killed Halcyon Helen? I don't think there is an answer, because I'm not entirely sure that it's actually Halcyon Helen that's dead. There's too many things that's just, this feels way too much like an Agatha Christie novel that's like, hey, so it could be this person or this person or this person, but really it's none of them. It is just, it's not any of them. None of them actually did the deed. And that's what it really feels like to me. That's what it really feels like to me. It's like there's something missing. There is something they're not telling us. There is some big surprise that's coming as to who was going around killing these people. Especially and it seems like all these people were the ones that were keen on the parasites. Like, everybody that was keen on the parasites. So somebody knows the secret about Spectrum Brown. They don't like it, and they're going around killing everybody who had a part in it. Anyway, as always, thank you guys very much for watching. If you liked the video, don't forget the like button. If you're new here, don't forget to consider prodding that subscribe button. If you want to be kept up to date of when we go live and stuff like that, make sure to ring the bell, but also check out the social media links down below. The Facebook page, the Twitter account, the Tumblr account, and the permanent invite for our Discord server, where I make sure to notify you guys of when we go live or post new videos or anything like that. All that so that you can stay tuned for more from Ollamh Productions. Cheerio!